Welcome back. Many of you watching on YouTube or have been commenting, "Where's Looney been these past few mornings?" And he really likes his new patio. He's can go in and out at his leisure. Where I used to live, there was a uh, his time was more limited. I really had to pay more attention, but now he's hermetically sealed. So anyway, I'm sure he'll be back for those of you that have been questioning. By the way, if you watch these series of Dharma talks, there's I think 400 of them now. We started in November of I started in November of 2021 to record them for some reason, and then they just began to build up. Anyway, I really appreciate your liking and subscribing. I do have a goal. It's 1,000 subscribers, and as soon as one gets to 1,000 subscribers, they say there's a real momentum. Then a billion is right around the corner. Not that I'm grandiose or anything. Do I have any time left to deliver a talk? Let's see. I do have a big idea to convey, and let's see how I do. God, please help me convey this idea in a way that really brings love, light, and truth to my besties. Anyway, the idea is that there's been a gigantic argument amongst philosophers for as long as there's been arguing in philosophers between free will and determinism. And even to this very day, there are extremely intelligent philosophers, thinkers, metaphysicians who really say that anything that we perceive to be free will is really a delusion. We have a delusion of free will, but we don't really have it. On the other hand, there's a very strident, strenuous group of thinkers who think free will is our most important gift, and to say otherwise is really to diminish our greatest capacity as beings. And this debate goes on, but my take on this morning is that both are true to some degree. Uh, we're determined, everything that's going to happen to us is largely determined when we're simply sort of unconscious or on autopilot. All of our habitual thoughts and patterns and the way that we feel and our perceptions and our worldview is largely fixed. And so what's coming our way is largely determined. It's set in place. A karma is set in motion. Every now and then, in moments of clarity and in moments of wisdom and insight, in moments of prayer, in moments of making a decision, we change the course of our life. We make extraordinarily important decisions based on the depths of our soul and down to the thought and the feeling of our being that change the course of our life. There's no doubt about that in my experience. And so with this in mind, right now, all of us, let's go back 5 years. It's August of 2019. Take a quick snapshot. I might go a little over 6 minutes today. Sue me if you want. My attorney is really good guy. Anyway, if I go a little long, then I guess it was predetermined or my free will. But anyway, it's August of 2019. Where were you? Now, I guarantee you in August of 2019, as you were sitting drinking coffee and thinking about your life, you wondered what was headed your way. What's going to happen to me over these next 5 years? You were concerned, you were anxious, you were anticipatory, you were eager, you were enthusiastic, you were dreading, you didn't know, you had a sense. But anyway, 5 years have unfolded. Yes, 5 years have come up out of the projector of life and you've lived them. So now here we are, it's August of 2024, right? And it's like, wow, I wonder what's going to happen. I hope it's going to be good. What happens if it's bad? I sure am scared this will happen. I sure am excited that this might. But something is headed our way, and it's largely set in motion, except unless and until we change it. In other words, it's predetermined unless we exercise our free will through prayer, through intention, through focus, through meditation, through action, through behavior to set a new course. Now, this is great news. It also means that what's set out in front of us is if it's not good, we can change it. And the word for that is repenting. The religious word is, I don't like where this is going. I'm going to pick myself up, turn in the opposite direction, and head toward truth and love and light. And you know what? The universe will completely reformat your life so that everything is rearranged and a whole new reality comes along. Do you know that's how powerful God, love, source, and infinite wisdom is? Do you realize how incredibly intelligent, powerful, genius, extraordinary, miraculous God is? In the scriptures, it said God knows when every sparrow falls. God is in charge of every atom, every molecule, every quark, every subatomic particle, every quantum in this universe. And as each and every person makes a decision and prays, the whole universe reformats instantly, and it happens moment by moment by moment. Wow, we're talking intelligence, genius, glory beyond all measure, that every time you make a decision to repent, to aim higher, to move your life in a new direction, not only does it change your life, it changes the life of everyone around you. Because every time I make a decision, I change myself and everyone else around me is changed. So one person changing their life changes everyone else on the planet. And free will then brings into place a whole new reality. And each and every one of us doing this is changing reality moment by moment. Because in August of 2029, we're all going to be in a different place. The only question, the only variable, will it be glorious? Will we move from glory to glory, not only for ourselves and for everyone around us? Or will we make things a little worse and a little harder for ourselves and everyone else around us? You're in charge of that. And if you do it, and I know that you will, and I know that you are changing the world for the better, because all you can do is change yourself. But every time you do, you change the entire world. Hats off, God, for creating that. We'll talk about this tomorrow. See ya.